Welcome back to another video of Plain Spotting Henry. Today we have my full Daron collection and I hope you enjoy this week's video. Our first lineup is my A380s. I have 5 of these aircraft but only 4 are on show as one of them is very damaged. The first model I'm going to show you is a generic Airbus A380. This does not belong to any company, but when they make a new aircraft, this is the first colour scheme you see it in, as they do a loop round an airport. Our second aircraft is Emirates. We will see 2 Emirates in this video, as I also have the Boeing 777. However, we don't often see that, as they do not operate to Manchester, yet this aircraft does. 4 engines, this would be absolutely huge in real life. But anyway, on to the next aircraft. Our next aircraft is a British Airways. We are also seeing some more of these. We will see the Boeing 787 version, which still operates to London Heathrow, however not Manchester. And then so I am going to show you my British Airways Boeing 747 model as well, and that is sadly retired now, so we do not have a chance of seeing it, but a very cool aircraft to have in my collection. Finally, for our A380s, I also have a Qantas. We have never seen a Qantas. They don't operate just A380s. They operate smaller and other wide bodies, obviously. However, like I say, we've never seen one of these, but again, a very cool aircraft to have in my model collection. So our next lineup is Boeing 747s. So some of these I'm going to show you don't fly anymore, as 747s, lots of them are retiring sadly. However, every plane to the right hand side still flies. Air Force One and both my UPS Boeing 747s. First up, I'm going to show you the ones that aren't retired. So obviously UPS aren't retired, and they still do quite often operate their UPS Boeing 747. I have a Boeing 747-400 and another Boeing 747-400. You can see it in the background very slightly. So 2 of the same aircraft that I got it for to help expand my cargo aircrafts, as I now have 3 main operational cargo aircrafts. And anyway, on to the next plane. Secondly, I'm going to show you my last 747 that is still in use. This is Air Force One, so it doesn't run that often, as it's to travel around whoever the US president is at that time. However, it isn't really in operation at the moment, as Donald Trump is the US president and he has his own Boeing 777 aircraft, and he mainly uses that. So, and onto our aircrafts that are retired. I told you I had a British Airways Boeing 747, and here it is. Quite a nice aircraft to have. It's very nice to see the 747 in the newer British Airways livery. I do not have it in the old livery, which is also quite nice, but now I'm going to go on to my Virgin. So here it is then, my Virgin Atlantic Boeing 747. I love the colour scheme of the Virgin Atlantic Boeing 747 in the silver and the red. I just think it looks really nice, especially when there's light shining on it, which in real life would be sunlight. And I just think it really makes the aircraft stand out. Here is a NASA Boeing 747 to carry the space shuttles around. Doesn't operate anymore, but it is definitely my favourite 747 that I have in my collection, as I just think it looks really nice and is quite a rare one to have. And that sums up my Boeing 747 collection. Here is my last four-engined aircraft. This is an Airbus A340 retiring soon, and I really like it. It is a Swiss Airlines. I don't have any other Swiss, but really nice aircraft to have. And I'm now going to go on to my Boeing 787 wide bodies. It's 787 time, and we have 8 787s for you here, and I'm about to go through them one by one. Our first Boeing 787 in our 787 lineup is a Boeing 787-8 generic plane, just like the A380 I showed you, and it's very cool plane. I really like the colour scheme, even though it's not one you're really going to see out and about, as it's what it looks like before they've been fully published, like I said earlier. Anyway, on to the next plane. Secondly, we have a two-way Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, so just like the previous aircraft, but this is obviously a two-way. This is what I went on to my first holiday to Gran Canaria. This route is still operated by two-way and is quite a nice route to fly. Thirdly, we have a Aero Mexico Boeing 787. The scheme and the livery is very nice. We have never seen one of these in real life, however I do have the model version, as you can see. Now we have another aircraft that we have not seen in real life on a video, and sadly I don't think we ever will. This is an Air New Zealand Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. I would love to see an Air New Zealand, but it's just probably never going to happen. Our last aircraft that we haven't ever seen before for the Boeing 787s is this WestJet Boeing 787. WestJet don't have many of these, as they mainly do short haul around America. However, they do transatlantic every so often. We may one day see one of these, as we are going to America soon. However, it's again not likely. Now we have a United. We have seen one of these, but only ever once when we went to London Heathrow for a video. This is United in its newer colour scheme, and if I was American, I know I would have a lot more of them, as United have so many aircraft operating around America. Second to last, we have a British Airways Boeing 787. We've definitely seen one of these again at London Heathrow. Sadly, we won't see one at Manchester, as they only operate short haul to Heathrow, but the amount of British Airways we did see at Heathrow was unbelievable. This is very nice craft, and I am glad it to be part of my collection. Last but not least, I have my Lufthansa Boeing 787. I have two Lufthansa models. I also happen to have the A350-1000 model, and that is what I am going to show you next, and that pretty much sums up my 787 collection. My Lufthansa A350, and it is in my A350 collection. There they are. My Virgin, Thai Airlines, Delta, Iberia, and as I've just said, Lufthansa. And here it is in closer detail, my Lufthansa Airbus A350-1000 in the newer colour scheme, not in the older colour scheme, which is more a lighter blue, and at the end the logo is in yellow. So another A350-1000, here with my Virgin Atlantic A350-1000. Now, very soon actually, this is what I'm going on holiday to Florida with. I'll be posting some videos on that, as I'll be filming at JFK, and I'll be showing you inside the aircraft and maybe a bit of boarding. So first up we have my Thai Airlines purple tail, so quite nice. I like most aircrafts in purple, like Wizz Air, and I liked my Hawaiian that's got a purple tail. Second to last we have this Iberia, and this is not an Airbus A350-1000, it's an Airbus A350-900. We've never seen this Iberia, however we did once see an Iberia Express, and that is also on my final year 2024 video. But anyway, on to the Delta. And finally, for my Airbus A350s, we have this Delta, which we have never seen, but when I'm going on holiday, it's a long-haul flight from Manchester to Orlando, and then we're doing a short-haul flight on a Delta Airbus A321, which I will show you, even if it's just a quick 30-second video, over onto JFK, and then we'll make our way back here to England. And that basically sums up my A350 model collections. Now we are doing my World War I planes and Cessna aircraft. So first up is my Cessna Skyhawk 172 taxiing, as I'll show you them taxiing on my taxiway this time. Next up we have a World War I RAF British fighter. This was the red colour scheme, like the Red Arrow colour scheme it's called, and it's one that was used in World War I. Another British RAF World War I plane. This one isn't in the Red Arrow colour scheme, it's just normal. They painted them in green as they were a bit like Spitfires in World War II. They were quite close to the ground, not like fighter jets nowadays where they are very high up and usually painted in grey. This is a German triple wing and is actually quite famous for its three wings. It is a German aircraft, like I've just said, and you can tell from the like black cross on it. That was the German logo for the planes in World War I. And that now sums up my World War I and Cessna collection. So we don't just have model planes, we also have model rockets. We have a spaceship here, and just something I got with my NASA's Boeing 747 ISO unit, a little extra, but it's definitely something I'm quite proud of. So then here is my 737s. I actually have more American 737s than English and Ireland, so European 737s. I have a jet2.com, which is English. I have a Ryanair, which is from Ireland, so all quite local to me. And then it's going to American, which is my Alaska Boeing 737, my Southwest Boeing 737, and my Sun Country Boeing 737, and they all do short haul around America. So first up, I'll start with my 3 American Boeing 737s. My first Boeing 737 is a -800 Sun Country, and it just flies like all 3 of my American 737s. It just flies around America doing short haul, because America's really big, and if you need to get from like halfway to the end, then it's like a 2-hour flight on a plane instead of ages of travelling in car, bus or train. So my second American Boeing 737 here, this Southwest is a Max 8, so Boeing 737 Max 8, and has a really nice heart underneath the aircraft. So last but not least, for my American 737s, here is in Alaska, and again it just does short haul around America, but is known especially for doing it around Alaska, and that hence the name Alaska. So then second to last, we have this Ryanair budget airline. We've seen these many times on video at Manchester, as they are. They do fly to Manchester loads, and they have like 4 whole gates, just for Ryanairs. This is a Boeing 737 Max 8-200. And last but not least, for my Boeing 737s, we have this Jet2.com. Again, seen these plenty of times at Manchester. As now I am going to show you my 4 A320s. These are all American, 2 Spirit budget airlines in America, Frontier are, and I've got a JetBlue as well. And first up for my A320s, we have my 2 Spirits, both A320s-200. These are a big budget airline in America that just does short haul, kind of like my American 737s. Spirit have loads of aircrafts that just operate in America, and it's kind of like how we have loads of Ryanairs operating and EasyJets operating around here. And second up, we have this JetBlue in the blueberry blue colour scheme, and it's another Airbus A320-200. And last but not least, we have my Frontier in the tiger livery, and this is an Airbus A320-200 once again. As second to last for my full Daron collection, we have my 2 RAF Red Arrows and my little cargo transporter plane. And then here is my 2 RAF Red Arrows. We have seen these in real life on a video on my Blackpool Air short 30-minute long video just on the Red Arrows, so a very cool video, and I really did enjoy filming that, so I decided to go and get some of the models, and here two of them are. And last but not least, we have this just generic listen cargo thing. It won't carry much cargo, and if you compare it to the real aircraft, it would be absolutely tidgy. It's probably only a bit bigger than an actual Cessna. But anyway, we are now going to move on to my 3 Concordes. As the last 3 planes of my huge model collection is my 3 Concordes. One in the Air France colour scheme, one in the British Airways colour scheme. And the British Airways, it's in the newer colour scheme for both of them, not the older colour scheme. First up, we have my 2 British Airways Concordes, and these are in the newer livery, not in the older livery. And this is more later on in Concorde's life than in the early stages. I think it does look better in the new colour scheme, however some don't, and really it's up to you. The one further back is landing gear up, and the one further forward is landing gear down. So this is my last Concorde and last plane in my collection, my Air France Concorde. British Airways and Air France teamed up to make Concorde and to get an aircraft past the speed of sound. And that sums up my Concorde collection and my whole collection of over 50 aircrafts. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I thought it was something a bit different, but anyway, from Plane Spotting Henry, over and out.